Grab some 12 by 24 and 12 by 12 tiles. Flip over one of the 12 by 24 tiles and add some construction adhesive to the entire side. And adhere the tile piece to another 12 by 24 towel and clamp the pieces together or weigh it down with something heavy. Then add some construction adhesive to one of the edges of the 12 by 12 tiles, and then grab the 12 by 24 tiles that have already been dried and add that to the edge. And grab another square tile and flip it over to the bottom and add some adhesive to the edge, and then add the square tile on top of the other tiles that have already set, and then add some felt pads to the bottom tile.
Next time you're at Dollar Tree, grab 10 floral foam rings, a pizza pan from the kitchen aisle, take some Gorilla construction adhesive, spread it around on one of the rings. Take another ring, place it on top. You're then going to continue this process. Once you have all your rings stacked together, you just come in with a foam brush and just smooth it around. I took some Mod Podge and I sprayed on the foam rings, and then I rolled it in the dirt. To get the desired color that I wanted, I then spray painted the entire thing. Once it was dry, I took my construction adhesive again, and then I glued my pizza pan onto the top.
I grabbed 3 pieces of Terrazzo stone. I added glue to one side and then put 2 pieces together in a T shape. I added more liquid adhesive and then added the top piece.
I found this fun shower curtain. I'm going to start by painting the table. Use a utility knife and run it along the edge. I want to seal the paint to protect it. Put a layer of Mod Podge all over the glass, and now I'm going to lay the shower curtain onto it. Trim off the excess, add one more layer of Mod Podge over the top for added protection.
Grab a can of black spray paint and a roll of rattan webbing. Grab one of those outdoor folding metal tables. Clean it up with cut some paper and tape to the table so only the frame shows. Give the frame a fresh coat of black spray paint and let it dry completely. Outline the top of the table onto the rattan webbing with a Sharpie. Cut out the circle with some sharp scissors. Spray one side of the rattan with some spray adhesive. Spray the top of the table and let it sit for a few seconds until the surface is tacky. Place and press the sticky side of the rattan circle onto the top of the table. Place some heavy books on top of the rattan. Use some sharp scissors to trim the excess rattan from the circle.
I'm laying down 6 21-inch hula hoops on some butcher block paper. Each hoop is getting spray painted in black. I applied several coats to ensure all areas were well covered. I'm going to join 4 hoops to the first hoop, attaching evenly on all 4 sides. I'm attaching the first hoop loosely with a black zip tie. 3 more hula hoops are being attached to the first hula hoop, creating an even pattern of 5. A 6th hula hoop is being placed on top of an exterior hula hoop and attached with a zip tie on its left side only. Each hula hoop on each side is being positioned vertically, then attached to the top hoop to create a cube shape. I'm attaching some lightweight twine to one side of the top hula hoop with double knots. I'm stringing the twine across the top hula hoop in random places to create a spiderweb effect. Keeping the twine as tight as possible is the key. Now I'm positioning the wood round onto the twine.
You know all those lonely donated lampshades? Pick up a matching pair. Pick up a thrifted belt. Run a bead of clear glue around the perimeter. Take the other lampshade, place it on top of the other lampshade. Take some jute twine and tie the inner hardware of the 2 lamps together. Give the connected shades a little shake to make sure they are securely connected. Take the belt and buckle it around the skinny center of the 2 lampshades. Add a little glue to the loose end of the belt and secure it to the rest of the belt. Find a thin wood circle disc. Paint the edge with some acrylic paint. And peel and stick wallpaper is perfect for this project.
We're going to head down to our local nursery and pick up some paver edges. Whatever side you choose though, make sure they both match when you're putting them together. Next, we got to make sure we adhere them with some good liquid nails. You want to put a liberal amount on both sides. Don't go, the more you put, the better, because pavers are very rough and that glue is going to fill the inside. Once we do it, we're going to turn it up on its edge and we're going to stick 2 of the pavers together, making sure they match. Once you get those 2 together and you let it dry a couple hours, you can lay it flat. We're then going to grab our 3rd paver and we're going to put put another bead of glue on top. You're gonna put it right down the middle of the 2 pavers that you did. So once you get that on and let that dry, turn those 3 over again. Make sure you're giving a couple hours so it holds together. And we're gonna again put some glue on the edge of that paver and put it in place. Now we got the top of our project right here. And I'm gonna run a bead of glue down each edge on top. And then I'm gonna take my top paver, put it on top right there.
This is a wooden bread box. I picked up 2 of these on Amazon. I'm gonna paint the door a black. I'm also gonna paint the handle on the front of the bread box a gold. I created some little legs. These are small pieces of wood that I cut into about 2-inch blocks, and I'm just painting them with that same black craft paint. To assemble this, I'm going to stand both bread boxes on their sides and push the bottoms together. I am using a wood glue, and I'm gonna hold them together with clamps. I'm going to attach the legs with wood glue as well.
Let's head over to Dollar Tree and we're gonna grab a paper towel holder. Let's all run down to the hardware store and grab us a wood round. Gotta sand the edges, got to condition the wood. Let it dry about 30 minutes to an hour. Once it dries, it's time to put on some stain. We're gonna get 3 of those paper towel holders and we're gonna set them in place. What we need to do is paint them. Once we get it all painted, let it dry. Now we gotta curve the edges a little bit and bend them. Don't bend them too far, just get them a little 20 degrees and we're gonna do all 3 at the same angle. Now we're gonna put them in place on the bottom of our wood round. And I'm gonna take these little electric hooks that I got out of the hardware store and I'm gonna put 4 all the way around each side of these circles here. And once I got them marked, I'm gonna go ahead and pre-drill. I'm gonna go ahead and put little tiny screws in and hold these clips in place. And I'm gonna put a little dab of hot glue. And then I'm gonna take some twine, I'm gonna set it there, and then I'm gonna start wrapping it all the way around.